Hi, Assalamualaikum. Hi everyone. Okay, how are you feeling today? I hope you're feeling good. Okay, so are you ready for another English lesson with me? Okay, I hope so. So we'll continue with grammar 2. It's on page 49 and we will learn the past perfect tenses and the past simple. So last week we learned about the past perfect simple and past perfect continuous. Okay, if you still remember past perfect simple and past perfect continuous, it's about two actions that happened in the past. Okay, so past perfect simple you use had plus past participle, and past perfect continuous you use had been and verb ing. Okay, this week we will learn when to use those past perfect tenses and when to use the past simple. If you still remember past simple, well, it's really simple. Last week I went to New York. Yesterday I saw a green cat. So those are the past simples, right? So please be ready with your textbook and notebook before we start. Okay? Alright. Right, so in some sentences which talk about the past, it is clear which action happened first. So we have to use the past simple for both actions. But when we want to emphasize which action happened first, we use the past perfect simple or the past perfect continuous for the first action. Okay, you want to put emphasis, you nak memberi penekanan mana satu perbuatan yang berlaku dulu, mana satu yang berlaku kemudian. Okay. But, okay, let's say one past action happens quickly after another. Okay, ada dua perbuatan, dua-dua tu berurutan dengan cepat. Bila perbuatan satu berlaku, lepas tu terus perbuatan kedua. We use the past simple for both actions, okay? Actually, we have learned this before. You may refer to your textbook on page 21. Okay. Now, to make sure you understand this better, why don't you do task 2? Okay? So you can do on your own first. You can answer the questions. There are 4 questions. You can pause this video and you can come back later for the answers. Right? Okay, now let's discuss. Okay, so number 2A, he dash try on the jacket before he dash go to the checkout to pay for it. Okay, so there are 2 actions here. 1, try on. 2, go. So which one happens first? Mana yang berlaku dulu? Try on dulu ke ataupun go dulu? Of course, try on dulu kan. Dia cuba dulu jaket tu baru dia pergi bayar. So for the first action, you use the past perfect simple. For the second action, you use the past simple. So the answer is he had tried on the jacket before he went to the checkout to pay for it. Okay, nampak dua-dua dah lepas. Cuma satu perbuatan berlaku dulu, satu berlaku kemudian. Okay? Next, number 2B. Karen dash realized the next day that the footwear she dash was no longer in fashion. So again, 2 actions, realize and buy. So which one happens first? Yes, buy happens first. Dia beli dulu, kemudian baru dia perasan yang kasut dia beli tu dah out of date. So the first one you use the past perfect simple, and the second action you use the past tense. Good. So Karen realized that the footwear she had bought was no longer in fashion. Okay, now move on to task 2C. Right after I dash break my new mobile phone, I dash start to cry. Okay, so there are 2 actions, break and start. But you have to look over here, right after. Betul-betul lepas. So when there are 2 actions and they happen closely to one another, you use what do you use? You use the past simple for both actions. So the answer is, right after I broke my mobile phone, I started to cry. Here it's D. Right, now let's look at task 2D. They dash stand outside the shop for ages when it finally dash open. Okay, now there are two actions again. The first one is stand and another one is open. Okay, which one happens first? Stand ke kedai buka? Okay, stand dulu kan, dia berdiri beratur tunggu kedai buka. But do you see here, for ages? There's a duration mentioned here. Ada tempoh masa yang diberi. Okay, if you still remember from our last week's lesson, when you want to emphasize the duration of the first action, you nak memberi penekanan berapa lama perbuatan pertama tu berlaku, you have to use the past perfect continuous. Okay, for ages, lama sangat berdiri kat luar, barulah kedai buka. So, they had been standing outside the shop for ages when it finally opened. Okay, keyword over here is for ages. Kalau tak ada perkataan for ages, it is fine if you want to say they had stood outside the shop when it finally opened. Okay, right, next. Okay, now let's do task 3 together. Nak lagi faham, kena buat lagi banyak latihan. Okay, alright. So number 1. We had been shopping for hours before we found a tablet that we liked. Okay, for task 3, you have to identify which is the first action and which is the second action. Okay, so kat mana ni? Which one is the first one? Shopping or found? Shopping lah kan. Okay, so underline the first action. Had been shopping. Why do you use the past perfect continuous? Had been shopping. Yes, because of the duration. 4 hours. Berjam-jam pergi shopping baru jumpa tablet yang kami suka. Okay, next, number 2. Elena realized later that she had left her sales receipt at the bookshop. Okay, so which happened first? Okay, kalau kita ikut peraturan grammar, perbuatan pertama mesti guna past perfect simple kan? So which one is the past perfect simple? Realized or had left? Yes, had left. So the first action is had left. Alright, good. Okay, number 3. As soon as he saw the guitar in an advert, Jim ordered it online. Okay, nampak tak? Dua-dua sama kan? The first action uses past simple. The second action also uses the past simple. Why? Because those two actions happen closely to one another. As soon as, sebaik sahaja. But which one is the first action? Saw or ordered? Mesti nampak dulu baru boleh order kan? So the first action is saw. Very good. Next, number 4. When we had made our purchases, we took the bags out to the car. Okay, ni mesti dah terror dah ni. So the first action is had made. Excellent. Right, moving on to number 5. By the time Lily got home, Mom had put away all the clean clothes. Okay, so two actions, got home, had put away. So if the first action, you have to use the past perfect tenses kan? Second action, you use past simple kan? So which one is the first action? Mom had put away. Okay, very good. Number 6, they had just bought an expensive BlackBerry when they saw the same ones on special offer. Oh my god. Okay, so which one? They had just bought an expensive BlackBerry. First action. This year, right? Okay. Number 7. The shoppers had been waiting for a long time when the owner finally opened the doors of his shop. So which is the first action? Had been waiting or opened? Okay, we know that for the first action, you have to use the past perfect continuous. Had been waiting. So this is the first action. Had been waiting. Right. And number 8, Dora went back home because she had forgotten her handbag. So which happened first? Had forgotten. Very good. Excellent. Number 9. After Jill went to the bank, she lent me 50 euros. Again, we see both actions use the past simple. Went and lent. Because it happens closely. Okay, after another. So mana satu dulu? Went to the bank and then terus dia bagi pinjam 50 euros. Baik kawan dia ni. Okay. And last question. Petro pushed a button on the keyboard and the DVD started to play. It's the same as number 9. Both actions use the past simple. But which one happens first? Of course, you have to push a button and then the DVD will start to play. Okay? So I think after doing these 2 exercises, you should have already understood these grammar items. But you still have to do a lot more exercises. Okay? Alright. So thank you for today and I hope to see you people at school soon. I miss you. Okay, bye-bye. Assalamualaikum.